Hi guys, it's Angie Bell with HerballyHipTarot. How's my Herbally Hip tribe doing out there? This is for entertainment purposes only, and everything we say here is allegedly. Before we get into the mess, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to do so. You can hit the bell twice, give me a thumbs up, because I think you're going to like it here. Well, let's get into the mess that we call the U.S. Make sure that's on. Yes. Are the Dems going to stand strong and protect the American people's health care? I mean the government shutdown. And I think in parentheses, I'll put the government shutdown, just so people know. Okay, then I may ask that question a different way, but you guys know what I mean. Okay, when I put it in the title, so we'll see. But for now, that's how it's going to be. Okay, let's find out what cards we should use. Clear, Spirit. Are the Dems going to stand strong and protect the American people's health care? In other words, don't give in to the government shutdown. Spirit, should I use Mystic? Clear, Spirit, should I use Mystic Red Oracle? No. Clear, Spirit, should I use Mystic Black Oracle? No. Clear. Clear, Spirit, clear. Spirit, should I use Gypsy Oracle? No. Clear. Spirit, one more. Let me ask about this other one. Clear, Spirit, should I use Into Tarot? No. Clear. Spirit, should I use True Crime? Nope. Clear, Spirit, should I use What Lies Beneath? Okay, so it's What Lies Beneath. Let me shuffle, and I'll be right back. Okay, so are the Dems going to stand strong and protect the American people's health care / government shutdown? Okay, on the bottom, red lipstick stain, which is female energy, Epstein files. My guides right away said, okay, but don't forget about the Epstein files. Okay. In the middle, of course, toxic. What they're saying is what the Republicans want to do is toxic. Taking people's health care from them is toxic as hell. Okay, these premiums are supposed to go, if you're paying $200-300, it can go up to like $800, $900, $1,000. Like, what? I haven't got this police card, which is my military card, in a while. I've been getting that this is the military, and the military is going to be the ones that remove the Orange Menace. So let's see if that's holding here. Who's feeling insecure about the government shutdown? Is that the Republicans or the Democrats? And I think it's the Democrats are feeling insecure because everybody knows you're only keeping it. Your only reason that you're keeping it closed, you're not even trying to make a deal. You sent everyone home and closed the Congress down. You're insecure as hell because you're trying to protect the Orange Menace and a bunch of other dudes who are in that Epstein list. Because if they come back, they get to vote on the Epstein list because now they have enough people because the woman won in Arizona. And I think she's with the House. She won in Arizona. Yeah, the House. She won in Arizona. So they'll have enough signatures. And we're hearing now that there's a bunch of Republicans who are going to vote yes because they want nothing to do with the pedophile. And if they vote no, they're going to look like they are supporting pedophiles. doing drugs. I'm not sure. I'm getting several things. I'm getting this is healthcare because we have, prescription drugs here. I'm also getting the Orange Menace is on a whole bunch of drugs to keep himself alive. So let's just keep going with that one. So are the Dems going to protect the Americans' healthcare? They're not going to cave first to the government shutdown. I think that's how I'll ask it. Are the Democrats going to cave, and are they going to protect the people's healthcare? That's what I want to know. Okay, which is what I've been asking, but that's how I'm going to word it. Yes, I'm getting so far. Yes, they want a love story. They want a once upon a time, okay, for the American people, which is the American people not having to stress out about their health care. Everybody already knows the tea. We all know Little Johnson's not opening the government has nothing to do with balancing the budget. It's because this is a great excuse to keep everything shut down so that they can't vote on the exposing of the Epstein files, which the Orange Menace is all over, allegedly. Yeah, the Democrats are about even more than healthcare, fulfilling a fantasy. They're fighting for democracy. They're fulfilling a fantasy, which is democracy. I got Tantric SEX. I'm going to hide the bottom part. Epstein files. Again, my things are, my guides are like, don't forget about the Epstein files. And I got Epstein files twice now. Red lipstick saying. Little Johnson is trying to keep this a secret, trying to keep the Epstein files away from us as much as possible. What's right above it? We already know the tea, though. We already know. We just want the evidence to be out front and center. This is making all of them, Orange Menace, all the Republicans, Little Mike Johnson, making them all very insecure. And this is how the cards are. Pregnancy test, positive, negative, but I'm not using the words on here. When you're pregnant, it's a whole new beginning for you and your family, right? So I believe the Orange Menace will be removed out of the White House. And there will be a whole new world. He's going to be removed because of where is it? Let's get one of the cards for the Epstein files. Keeping you a secret. Okay? For the Epstein files, I think first though it's going to be the Epstein files, what I've gotten is this is going to be the match that lights everything. And then we start talking about the stolen election. And then that fool is removed by the military. Let's ask a few questions. Clear, Spirit. Are the Dems going to not give in to the Republicans and protect our health care? Yeah, I'm getting that they are going to stick with it. They are not going to bend. Clear, Spirit. So the Democrats are not going to bend. Are the Democrats going to bend to the Republicans? No. Yeah, I just want to double check on that. So they're going to stay in and protect our health care and protect us. So the Republicans they'll be the ones to give in. Let's just double check. Clear, Spirit. So will the Republicans finally give in and open the government? Yes. Okay. Clear. Spirit, once the government is open, will there be a vote on exposing the Epstein files? Yes. Clear. Spirit, will there be a bunch of Republicans who vote with the Democrats on seeing the Epstein files, exposing them? Yes. Clear. Spirit, is the Orange Menace going to be exposed, that he's all over those files? Yes. Clear. Spirit, so do the files let us all know that the Orange Menace is a pedophile? Yes. Allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. Clear. Spirit, are the Epstein files the match that lights up and makes space for the Orange Menace's removal? Yes, it's what starts the ball rolling. Clear. Spirit, so the Epstein files gets the ball rolling of the removal of the Orange Menace? Yes. Clear. Spirit, after that, is it the stolen election that really finally is the cherry on top that gets him removed? Yes. Clear. Spirit, will the Orange Menace be removed by the military? Yes. And you can see the military want to remove him. They can't stand him. After having to listen to that stupid speech, and then they see that how they're treating the American people. Let me ask what I always do, and we'll just end it here. Clear. Spirit, will there be an interim team once the Orange Menace is removed? Yes. Clear. Spirit, will the interim team be Kamala, Biden, Obama, and Walz? Yes. Clear. Spirit, will there be a new presidential election in 2026? Yes. Clear. Spirit, will Kamala be inaugurated in 2026 as President of the United States? Yes. Mic drop. I ask all the time because I just want to make sure, is the energy's going to change? If she's going to be, if we're going to have a new election, she's going to run again, if she's going to win, if it's going to change, because energy can change. That's why I ask it almost every day. But I'm getting that the Democrats are not going to fold. The Republicans are going to fold. And then they're going to have the vote. And this is when the ball starts rolling. And Republicans are going to vote too, because they are scared. They're like, look, I don't want to be supporting a pedophile. I just did a reading on that yesterday, and there was a senator who said he's talked to some Republicans, and quite a few Republicans, and they said, when that vote comes up, I got to vote to expose, because I can't be associated with a pedophile. That was a good read. Who was that yesterday? Oh, I have things I should have read on today. Oh, I got to make sure I read on that tomorrow. Okay, I'll do that tomorrow. Anyway, sorry guys, I'm talking to myself. Who was that senator? What was his name? I just read on. I thought it was yesterday. Maybe it wasn't. Okay, anyway, there was a senator who just came out. I did a reading on him yesterday. Eric Swallow. Yeah, Eric Swallow. Eric Swallow, sorry. He came out and said, hey, I've talked to some Republicans, and they said that when the Epstein files vote comes up, they're going to vote to expose them, because they cannot say, no, I don't want them exposed, and be associated with the pedophile. They're being pressured. Do you want to be with the pedophiles, or you want to be on the right side of history? Make up your mind. So they're going to give in. That's what I'm getting. And from there, the balls goes rolling. And there goes the Orange Menace right down the mountain. He's a pedophile. And then we start talking about stolen election. And then we're talking about his removal. That's what I'm getting so far. Okay, you guys, allegedly. All right, you guys, that's it for today. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, I'd love for you to do so. If you give this video a thumbs up, comments, questions, anything you want me to read on, leave it below. Also, I have another channel, My Fairy Treasures, clickable link below. So if anything happens to this channel, we can go over to my second channel. You guys keep your teacup full. Do something to make yourself happy. I'm about to go outside right now and do some distress painting on some armoires. I bought 3 armoires. I have 4 armoires. I'm going to decorate my art studio, and on all the walls will be armoires. So all my stuff will be in those armoires, and I can shut them. It's going to be beautiful in my art studio. And I'm going to go work on those, make myself happy. Okay? You guys do the same. Make yourself happy. All right, you guys. And I did some art this morning, so I'm good. All right, you guys. Again, love, peace, and happiness. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.